So first pick Nyx Assassin, something that not a lot of teams, if any other teams, are really doing, at least in this region.
Dota progressed from being a pick-off style of game with Vendetta always finding heroes because people are much better at using sentries now, using vision, playing in the correct areas. So it'll be interesting to see just the return of Nyx a little bit here.
Oh, this is looking like a pretty dead fish, man. Look, this static link from Zai. Let's see if maybe they can get Boxy first, as he's also falling low. And indeed, it will be Zai taking down Fishman first. They get the first, but they'll also be able to get some good damage in onto Pure here.
The creeps that you take away with the convert, eventually Naga will be able to go to jungle much quicker than other cores.
Pure could be in trouble here. They'll get the stun. Okay, Fishman is
Zai.
Zai that was in trouble. I think Zai, sort of like me, sort of tunnel visioned in onto Pure. He barely realized that Fishman was taking him down. Tried to make a move there onto Pure, but Fishman says no. It'll be Fishman taking Zai out of the lane.
And maybe Liquid, in hindsight, when they think about this side lane Doom, they're going to think about blocking up that small camp, preventing that creep coming in. Because it really has put a thorn in their side to start with.
So the Dream Coil used it. Actually going to be off the mark with the orb, so Boxy, he'll be able to walk that one off. Wasn't able to stop Stormstormer, of course, from bottling up the rune. He did manage to pick up the illusion rune here on Puck. And with the Remnant control, but not quite enough damage to keep Stormstormer locked down. And in fact, Stormstormer looking to fire back here with the orb. Boxy, he's caught under the fire of the Celestial Hammer. We'll be okay. Now Mickey, he jumps in, he gets the gear. He's actually got Remnant if he wants to try and go for it, but he'll respect the fact that one and Fairy Fire were ready for Stormstormer. So
just through staying alive will just generate gold very easily on the map. And Liquid, they need to try and shut this down, as you see here with the Nyx and the Razor.
Go straight in. They've got the link set up. Pure is going to go quickly for the TP out, but the damage builds up too quickly from Zai. And they'll take Pure down, so he'll be out of the game for 23 seconds. And of course, TP on cooldown for when he respawns. So a big hit there to sort of the timing that Pure's going for, trying to get that Margus done. It's 200 gold away from it. He's going to have to take a bit of time until he's able to get back to a camp and finish that off. Bottom lane, the dives continue as Zai, backed up by Mickey. Make sure they take down Fishman as well. Over in the mid, Instania did show his face. Storm and Katomi.
And just farm up. Like this Naga, 3.2k net worth, when even with Enigma, you don't expect either hero in that lane to just pull ahead. But now it's just the efficiencies of Matu.
I mean, they're looking for Pure here. Boxy. Spike Carapace set up him with the 6. He's got a lot of burst with that Vendetta hit. Remnant to follow up. Pure, he's gone.
Phase and set up the map accordingly to be able to put pressure on them. Like Entity, with their heroes right now, it takes a little bit more time for them to be able to make these earlier moves. And Fishman, he wants to soak up the XP bottom and just constant fighting non-stop.
In the mid, they got the Remnant into the ice path. Quite enough damage to take out Stormstormer. And in fact, with the Dream Coil, Entity, they're ready to turn it around. They take down Mickey. They'll also be able to chase that Instania here. So reactions from Entity, and with that sort of fight that Pure's able to get involved in, that will be the gold secured for his Midas to be finally sent out.
Just passively hit creeps.
We'll see to the side. Fishman. Be caught in the ice path, but should still be able to drag his way out of this one. The Plasma Field catching him out. The Macropyre's down there as well as the Carapace. They keep him held in position. They take him out. We'll see Stormer look to chase the Nyx Assassin out of the jungle, but Mickey's in with the backup. Boxy not able to get the stun off in time. Nearly had it lined up onto the two of them. See if they can do with Zai. He's got the Eye of the Storm running. 4 heroes here. Toby's ready to drop the Black Hole, but the Ice Path immediately puts a stop to it. Zai's still pretty beefy with the Strength Treads, the Infused Raindrop, and the Ogre Club. They can't really battle this Razor right now as they lose Kataomi. The controls there onto Pure as Mickey's trying to chase out the Doom. There'll be a heal coming in from Fishman, but back up towards the river. Zai ran down Stormstormer, finished him off. We'll see Fishman jump in, look to finish off Mickey. They'll get the kill in return. See if they can get more. Zai falling low, and Stania also on the retreat now. He'll almost certainly have that done for the next fight, just a Mithril Hammer away. And when he has got that completed, it's going to be hard to deal with this Razor just running at them.
Oh, and they found the Enigma too. They have enough damage here.
They've got the illusions.
Should be enough.
Should be a... Oh, they clears the illusions in time, but Boxy with some good body blocks finishes off the kill. Not great for Matu, though, as he ends up going down. Stormstormer clearing through the illusions and clearing through him as well. Jump into the river. They've got the Remnant set up into the stun. Ice Path follow up as well. They'll keep Stormstormer locked down and take him out. Fishman swings in with a hammer. Starbreaker to finish off Boxy.
Still a very, very quick BKB.
I'll see what they can do around this BKB. They're ready to go here, Entity. Looking for the fight. Stormstormer leading the way. He's got the jump in. Dream Coil. On to Mickey. So they're able to dive in. See the song come out from Matu. That's going to be able to put a bit of a stop here to the follow-up they needed to get down onto Mickey. Mickey's able to reset. And Stania turns, lines them up with the Ice Pass. Done as well to follow up from Boxy. As that's Pure taken out. They'll be able to get the kill on him. wasn't able to get the BKB off at all.
When you hit this song, this isn't a Naga pick where you're lacking stuns or lacking the setup. Once again, Mickey just constantly trying to find
he's in trouble, this Stormstormer.
A little bit.
Remnant into the stun. Do they have the damage? Ooh.
One more spell.
They need what, something? There's a bit of heals coming in as well. Mickey, what's he got to simulate? That's going to be dodged by the phase shift. Silence.
He's going to get the kill.
It's going to be Mickey in trouble now. The Witchblade damage ticking him down. He'll throw out a Remnant. Mickey will die. Boxy will manage to find the trade onto Stormstormer as both mids end up going down. Now it's a battle between the supports. Fishman versus Boxy. Place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen.
£5 on no one dying.
I think Boxy's going to get the kill.
He's
going to have stun in a second.
But is it Fishman's got all his spells? What?
Oh.
No one's going to die.
Oh, he's backing off. Boo.
You need to make the fight feel like that's the key fight, the big fight. And then when Liquid, if they ever waste the song, that's when you pop your BKBs after and then you run them down. But it's going to be a big balance of discipline and execution.
See what they can find here. This time around, Matu's not in the area. Zai, he'll be happy to return sort of the attention that Entity tries to bring towards him as he just pops the BKB, walks down, Fishman gets the kill. You see Toby and Pure trying to deal with Zai. Zai, he's doing a lot of damage to Pure, and now the illusion's coming in. Pure puts the BKB, dies to Roche. Roche slams him out of the game. It's 4 dead on Entity. Another failed attempt from Entity to try and get a fight going. Liquid's prepared, Roshan's prepared. Everybody's dead on Entity.
Didn't think 6-man rosters were allowed, but no, that Roshan coming in clutch. And that's why you see Liquid, they're constantly running around the map looking for these kills.
I mean, it's 2 times where Entity's gone for those 5-man smokes and they haven't ended up well. Boxy. Oh, 3-man's done it from Boxy to start the fight off. Here comes the backup from Mickey. Straight in and over towards Katsurami, caught by the dual breath. We'll see the Dream Core drop down. I didn't catch anybody. As Mickey was already out to the side, Boxy's being focused by Stormstormer, but he's got the spike carapace back up. Now with the jump forward from Mickey, the hold back Stormstormer. Boxy does end up going down. Zai with the BKB is just going to focus out Pure. Pure has to BKB and TP out of the fight. He's got nothing to do here. And over into the pit. Man, he tried to jump his way out with the Tumbler's Toy, but he'll be caught in the pit. Matu takes the kill.
That setup from Boxy,
look at this quick move now. Pure shows himself in the mid. They know his BKB is on cooldown for 20 seconds. Liquid's going to go straight for him. He's got to be careful here, Pure. There's the jump from Boxy. Spike Carapace to start the initiation off the back of the Scorched Earth, hitting it. They've got the stun control. Ice Path down. Macropie as well. Pure, he's in trouble. He'll be able to get the Doom off onto Mickey. Black Hole from Toby follows up. He's caught the 2 cores. This is a big catch here from Entity as they take down Mickey. They'll look towards Matuma Man as Matuma Man tossed up in the air. He'll get brought out of the fight. Zai, he's got to come in with a big cleanup here as the rest of his team, they've just died. He's running down the Fishman Dawnbreaker. He'll get him. So they may have lost the cause that time round there. Liquid losing Mickey and Matuma Man, but Zai very much showing he's still got the fight covered. Back over towards the mid. Insania, he's actually going to be left behind here. Stormstormer didn't want to try and chase for the kill there.
12 wards destroyed, like. That's helping with his economy a little bit. But yeah, just the D wards, the vision, the control, and that's where they will thrive. Of course, Liquid, not the best building damage. A lot of chip and poke with the Naga Siren illusions. But stepping up to that high ground, a coil, a toss back on the Tiny, you break that.
See Matu starting to tease around with Pure. And Pure keeping his cool. He doesn't want to pop the BKB. He knows he doesn't need to. It's only Matu poking at him. And Katsuomi trying with the toss, but Moxie, White Carapace is up. Toby's in with the black hole. It's a 3-man with the BKBs locking him down to be able to take out Boxy. Matu's going to be fine though. In fact, Boxy just buys back immediately. Pure's able to get him with the BKB. Slam down the Doom onto Mickey. Can Entity make a good fight out of this? They'll take out Zai. They'll take out Mickey. They'll look towards Matu now. Matu will get the song off. He's got the TP, so he'll get out of there. That's exactly what Entity needed there. They get the black hole. They're able to get the heroes out of it.
Poor Enigma really is just falling off compared to net worth to everyone else.
Pure. He's in with the jump. There's an illusion. He's going to be able to turn over towards Zai, but the BKB's off in time. Zai just going to run down Pure here with the static link. Pure's going to fall pretty low. The BKB from Pure comes to an end. They're trying to get him up to the safety of the high ground. They turn towards Toby. Toby jumps to Black Hole, but he's just dying to the Eye of the Storm. Physical damage from Zai. As Toby gets taken out, Fishman as well before Mickey jumps up into the high ground, bursts through Pure. It's 3 dead on Entity. Zai, he'll more than happily burst through the edges for that. Could be in trouble though. It's a great toss. Deep underneath the tier 4s as well with the Psyche headband pushback. They'll punish Zai for that move. And still overall, there's 3 dead on Entity and Fishman having to use the buyback to be a part of that play. See if that's going to be enough for maybe Entity to look for more. Back out on the map, they're trying for Insania, but Insania's got Matuma Man by his side. Stormstormer will jump up. Boxy, he's ready with the follow-up stun. Fishman just gets destroyed. That's a dieback on Fishman. Katsuomi also caught out by the root from Matsu. Liquid, they'll continue the cleanup.
They get the gem back though on Stormstormer. But at the start of that fight, that really was a oh, he got no follow-up though, right?
I mean, they got the jump from Mickey. He's up in the air with the Yules, but the Remnant's ready for him on the way down. That's Stormstormer out as well. Everybody dead on Entity.
Getting that 3-second Aegis, he was able to position himself so aggressively. The illusion of Naga, when Pure jumped in, he panicked for a second.
Now Toby gonna jump forward. The silence does catch him. They've got to be careful here. See Stormstormer look towards Matumba Man.
The DI jungle. Boxy out front with his Vendetta.
I mean, Pure stepping out. Boxy's going to be quick to jump. They're in with the setup. They're ready to start the fight. The heal's going to be coming in. Toby drops the Black Hole, but it's not going to catch anyone at all. Zai already off to the side, pushing back Pure up to the high ground. They'll turn back over to take out Fishman. We'll see Pure jump in. He'll be able to land the Doom down onto Mickey. Mickey should die for sure, unless they can save him with the song move. But Matsu, he's giving him the heals to get him out to the side. Pure will continue to move in and try and chase Mickey down. And Mickey's going to be fine. On the back of it all, Toby will drop the Black Hole to lock down Zai here with the second refresh of it. But Zai's still alive. He's life-stealing back up. It's 3 dead on Entity. The second Doom was thrown down onto Matu. Matu doesn't care at all. He's full HP. Stormstormer's in trouble as Liquid surround him. He'll be able to blink up to the high ground, but Liquid, they'll look to continue to chase. See Boxy try and jump into position, but with the orb and the blink, Stormstorm will be able to get far enough away. Buybacks now to come out from Entity. Pure returns to the fight, but Instania. Ice Path from Macropire down was the two of them. Boxy with the stun keeps Katomi held within it. It has to back off to the fountain. As Liquid, off the back of that fight, they'll take the mid-racks.
Does anyone actually want an Axe?
I mean,
you know what?
Jakira, right?
I want Jakira to get
exactly.
it.
You know, it's one of the. It's another great answer to the Enigma, right?
Yeah.
You lay this down, and suddenly Enigma's just dying whilst his BKB black holing.
Yeah, one of the better Ags in the game, honestly.
Stormstormer, he's tried to have a bit of a look towards the side here, up from the cliff, but Liquid's in with the jump. We'll see Fishman coming with a heal. He'll be able to pull himself off the cliff. Stormstormer's actually able to blink down as well. Toby having to put the BKB here. He's been caught by the net. Zai's in on top of him. It's going to be Toby going down, out for 70. As Liquid, they'll look to chase for more. They'll catch Stormstormer on the attempt to retreat as both cores out of the game without buyback. And Pure watching from the side. He will have 2 Dooms ready to drop. And Stormstormer, his buyback actually is back up now. So he can return to look for one final fight, potentially. Pure, he's going to get in on the backlines. We'll be able to drop down the Doom onto Mickey, so Mickey will have to back off and reset. But Zai, straight in with the BKB, will get control with the Dream Coil for now as the BKB comes to an end. The second Doom dropped down onto Matuma Man at Pure, tasting in. He's actually bringing them down very, very low here. Mickey with his Doom ending is ready to get back in on top of him, though. Slides back in with the Astral Step. GG is called. Liquid will be able to take game 1.
Whew. This was a pretty good game. No, I think for Liquid, they were in control for the best part of it, right? It was just one little moment where Entity caught them off guard underneath some Entity vision.
This sort of just work out better for the lanes for Entity that this time round they've got Katomi playing the Dawn up on the top lane and Fishman's on the Bane instead.
Even though we don't... Oh, Fishman actually just steps up into the wave.
Oh, he's looking pretty dead here, surely. Zai stick charges at the ready with the shockwave. Liquid will get first blood.
This Batrider, he doesn't really want to get on top of this Tiny. Sure, you might do some damage over time, but the quick, you know, the Ava, the toss into a couple tree grab, it's going to be difficult.
You'll see bottom Pure. He's hit the 6 and he's ready to try and make this rupture move onto Zai under the tower. Zai's got the Skewer Slow shockwave as well. Pure won't be able to continue diving to finish Zai off. And in fact, Pure himself could be in trouble as the damage will chase him down. Liquid, they'll be able to take out both heroes on the bottom lane. Zai and Boxy holding the tier 1 defense. Top lane Stormstormer coming with the rotation, but the sentry's down. The Invis is only going to provide him so much safety. He'll have to Firefly out to the side here. As Liquid, they may lose Instania. But Matsu's going to have to set up to take down Katsuomi in return. And now Mickey turning up. Stormstormer's got to get out of here.
In doing so, killing off the bit. Yeah, just really nice smaller plays coming out. Liquid breaking down the map quite nicely.
He's ready to continue these moves here. Straight down towards the bottom. He's looking for Pure. Magic Missile set up into the Shockwave RP. They'll keep Pure locked down. He'll try and run him with the stick charge. He'll have a bit of a chance, but the Skewer's there.
One more spell.
Going to have Shockwave. He hasn't got mana for it. So Pure.
Do they have wave?
It's going to have
wave in one.
Magic Missile's back up, so they will be able to find him. Pure can't escape. And in fact, Mickey might get the chance for more here. Katsuomi.
And it means that you're not going to just suddenly fall off.
See rotation from Pure. He's back in the game. He's going to look to try and make a move onto Matuma Man. And they'll use the black hole. They'll drop everything here to try and take him down. But the Ancient Seal Silence does come in, and Matu, who's still alive, finally falls. But the damage has been done in return. Entity, they'll lose 2 heroes for that move.
Anyone they find is going to die at this point in the game. Magic Missile into Mystic Flare.
Or swap into RP.
Swap into RP, yeah. Plenty of things. Find the kills.
Not the biggest, but they'll take it. Fishman shows in the mid.
They just have so much cheap damage, right? When you think about Venge Sky support, it's going to fall quite quick.
Yeah, it's a scary time now for Entity. There's a Blink on Mickey, Blink on Zai, Aghanims on Matumba Man, and also an Arcane Rune in the bottom of Mickey. So Liquid, they've got a lot of tools to fight with. Entity, ideally, they lose the support here. Fishman tanks this movement. They're going to be happy. It's the best of a bad situation. And indeed, Fishman will be found. And that means the info's there for the rest of Entity to safely get themselves away from Liquid.
Oh, Zai moving back away.
Just in time as well. They may have seen a chance to jump him.
Neither team had scan in this engagement. At such a pivotal moment, 21 minutes in, having access to scan really would have helped here.
And now Matu, he's going to be one that charges up it. This is not an easy hero for Entity to really deal with. It's the RPU straight away from Zai to waste the duration of the BKB from Stormstormer. He'll still try to push forward Stormstormer, but he has to be a bit careful with BKB coming in. An instant swap there to break Stormstormer away from Zai. Stormstormer tried to go in with the lasso. It's 2 dead on Entity. The Avalanche from Mickey catching Stormstormer, tossed as well from the high ground. 3 dead on Entity as Liquid, they were prepared.
On the Magnus, right? They used the Rupture.
Yeah. He's been found here. He's going to have the heals coming in, but his BKB, of course, still on cooldown. He'll try for the TP out, but the physical damage is there. That's pure out for 50.
I love that play as well from Meke. Toss him outside of that Solar Guardian, prevent the heal and the evasion. Kept the fight going.
Now Liquid ramping up now to only to 7k lead. Entity struggles for sure. Toby has got the black hole if he sees a chance to go for it, but it's so hard with the amount of ways that Liquid have to put a stop to it. As Mickey continues to pick up the kills, they're in with the stun. The Mystic Flare down onto Stormstormer. 22 minutes in, and now Zai with the Lotus Orb. It's going to make things a little more complicated as well, especially for these heroes that want to drop these BKB piercing single target ults out, the Ruptures and the Fiend's Grip. If Zai's quick with the Lotus, it's going to put a stop to that sort of play in the mid. Zai, it's going to get the jump in. The RP, and the damage there for the trees that Mickey has coming in from the sidelines with that Aghanims. The Stormstormer goes down pure. He's dead as well.
All right. Hold up. Look at the damage of the Tiny right now, okay? Empowered DD.
Those trees hurt.
Completely forgot to mention the Empowered Tiny plus Venge. This is the hidden combo, of course. Look how quickly the base falls. Yeah, I want to... Oh, man, I am just...
How do you
if we could just zoom
I don't
in.
know how you're surviving through that. I mean, of course, he's going to be picking up the Daedalus as well next, Mickey, if the game goes on that much.
One in the game can hit for like 700 each. A pop, that is filth. And Liquid really just not messing around in this game.
And they're ready to dive the base. Zai just goes straight up there, tears Katomi outside of the base. And Pure stepping up. There's going to be a blink up here ready in a minute. We'll be able to find... on the back lines here, Boxy. With the grip. Ooh,
okay.
there from Zai, but it might not matter. Matu charging in with the BKB, running down Stormstorm. We'll see the double buyback coming out from Entity. Matu, I don't think he's going to be scared of this at all. The trees are coming in. Here comes the trees. Matu with a triple with an ultra. It's over. GG.